Welcome to the Mainly Stories podcast. Today, we are joined by my main man, Connor Leahy. Probably the quickest talent I've ever seen in my comedy career. This motherfucker.
Quickest in the sack.
Hey, yo.
Bing, bing,
Nah,
bing.
cunt.
That's getting said tomorrow.
Do you understand how mad you made me? I was like, you got to do comedy. Come on, dude. You got to do it. If you've always wanted to do it. And you fucking got up and murdered for 5 minutes.
Mate, you weren't... I went up to you and was like, can I do a spot?
No, dude. But no, afterwards I said you got to keep getting up.
Yeah. So tomorrow, tell the people the milestones of tomorrow. There's
tomorrow.
three.
All right. There's three milestones of tomorrow. So we're recording this on the eve of my comedy club, Après Surf, Coastal Comedy.
Fucking best room in the Gold Coast,
birthday,
baby.
Best room in the Gold Coast for the degenerates and misfits. It's the first year since we met each other, and it's Connor's first year in comedy tomorrow.
And
1 year in.
First year of
comedy.
Me,
you doing comedy?
Us, and of the room. Yeah.
That's what I said, you
Yeah,
fucking dork.
I'm sorry. It's just a big night, dude. I just
It is
don't
a
want
big night.
Any,
It's fine.
I don't want any facts left to waste, you know?
Are we talking facts now?
Well, it's a fact. It is a fact.
No, but dude, like, I actually do want to know, like, what made you come to a random open mic? Like, you're a Connor's a professional water skier.
That is true.
What comedy? It's such a, I mean, we spoke about it before. It's not really that much of a difference, but it is sort of a very different.
Way different.
The philosophies behind them, I think, are the same though.
Well,
it's trying something over and over again.
The only similarity is that there's a crowd.
Yeah.
Because I'm not doing comedy. Like when I'm skiing, I'm off a script. It's really no one's paying full attention to me, like comedy, and I've been doing it like.
So it's just more a way for you to get more attention, you little attention whore.
I mean, all comedians are attention.
Absolutely.
Whores.
Why do you think I'm fucking sitting here with a camera and a microphone?
Yeah, I wanted to do comedy for a long time, like years ago, and I was just like, I was in Florida, I was in Germany, I was in Singapore. And
I didn't know you were in Germany and Singapore. What were you doing over there?
Skiing.
No, so have you fucking done that much travel for skiing?
Yeah,
I thought it was Wisconsin and then Australia.
No, I went, so like the day after my graduation party from high school, I moved to Florida, started skiing there at like the theme park there.
No shit.
And it was good shit. And I did that for like...
So you never did the whole college thing?
No. College is, excuse my French, retarded. Well, especially in America, like I don't know what I would even do in college. Like I do
completely agree. Like
I'm not gonna put myself $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 in debt. There's no guarantee anymore. It's a waste unless you're gonna be a lawyer, a doctor, or something super specific.
For sure. Well, that was the thing. Like I did like commerce arts, but like commerce because I was like, business is a safe
business.
It's a safe degree, and there's always going to be something in there. And then about 6 months into it, I realized I hated it.
But
then I was like, oh well, I got to do it for 4 years, and then I decided, you know what?
I have like prerequisites.
Even you've got to get a certain
you gotta go through like English, math.
Well, you've got to get, so in Australia we call it ATAR or ASC, I think it is in New South Wales. It's like your what's the scores that you get? Fucking
like ACT, SAT.
SAT scores. Yeah. So like you've got to get certain levels.
Yeah.
And
that's kind of like your grouping it.
It's sort of like they grading how smart you are, and then you get into a college or a uni.
Dude, I can't believe, I do not regret my decision at all, by the way.
You probably made the best decision ever.
But I literally ski on this ski team and other, when I went to Germany and other places.
So tell me about Germany. What the fuck? So how did you get into Germany?
Well, Germany had a water ski show
Yeah.
And
Whereabouts? Which city?
Because, well, it was a little wine town.
Go into it,
literally
though.
the wine region of Germany, which is extremely small. It's like a beer country.
Because
Like
Germany is very known for their
south,
wine.
Yeah, no, but they are like in this specific region.
So it's good
unreal.
wines.
Oh, mate, the town we were at was Hasloch. It was called Hasloch.
Yeah. Hasloch.
Shouts out Hasloch, and it was they had a theme park. And it was literally, the theme park was the surrounding area, like job fucking machine.
Right.
And every weekend in the summer, there'd be a wine fest at either one of like the, let's say like 6 surrounding
You like
villages.
the different winery
Each
kind of,
village,
yeah.
there'd be like 6 or 7 villages in the summer that
Sick.
would host a wine fest each weekend. And we'd fucking
Just go there
get
and
all
smash.
tuned up, ride bikes. You wouldn't even drive to these things. You'd ride bikes, whether it be like an hour or like
That's
20
the best
minutes
thing about
or
Europe,
like
hey?
2 hours. You just fucking ride a bike to this place, get all smashed, try to ride home.
You're like
without
riding in front,
crashing.
on the autobahn. Everything. Just
Germany
go around.
was the best,
Germany is a really cool fucking country.
and that show has since shut down. After COVID,
Really?
it got shut down. Like, dude, all the ski shows in the world are getting shut down. It's actually SeaWorld is the last full-time ski show left in existence.
So show skiing is sort of like a dying art.
Oh, it is.
Really?
It for sure is.
No shit. So why do you think that? Is it just not enough money, not enough interest? Like,
My insurance for a ski show, because there was a ski show in Wisconsin
Yeah.
every summer. Tommy Bartlett's. I worked in Legoland, which was a full year-round ski show. It
Yeah.
died literally at the end of last year.
Really?
In December. And that used to be Legoland, that show they got.
that was sort of like the big time
That was
show.
like the original birthplace of like show skiing
Right.
professionally. It used to be Cypress Gardens. It
So
was going-
what do you think? Is that a change in culture? Is it a
Man,
change in...
I think it's just the cost of insurance and just greed. Like, just, it's
let's-
so obscure.
Let's talk Luigi. I mean, insurance. I'm kidding.
Let's talk, Luigi.
No, but like, I feel like that's such a shame. And I do think like the only thing that gives me faith is, have you seen the knuckle huck category in the X Games?
Yeah. The
It's-
best. Is that Powell?
Dude,
Shouts out Zeb Powell.
Shouts out Zeb Powell.
Big wakeboarder guy, actually.
But like, it's making extreme sports fun and
It's-
creative.
It's
like,
the diversity of it.
but like, huck and pray is no longer sick. Like, because Big Air, I mean, look, it's cool that dude, I can't remember his name, did a fucking 23:40. That's
it's like, what is his name? Kobe or something.
that is undeniably awesome.
I mean, yeah.
But
I just
like, style and looking sick is also a part of it. And I think the more that we get, like, I guess, wrapped in cotton as like, dangerous things are cool. Like, extreme sports are cool. You know what I mean? Skiing is
Fuck
cool.
yeah. No, I think also it comes down to, like, you see the X Games, the Winter X Games that happen. It's like they progress every year. Every year there's a new trick being done.
For sure.
In show skiing, like water skiing, like you just don't have that. Like, you don't have
So why aren't you pushing it?
the money. Oh man, I'm pushing it.
Can you do a double already on fucking skis? What would it take for you to do a double?
I could probably do a double on a wakeboard.
Do a double on skis.
It's just like, if you tip in.
Bigger wake, bigger
See,
speed.
and that's the other thing. You don't have like sponsors backing your insurance. You go off, either if you're at a show, you go off your company's insurance, which will usually cover it, but if you have to resort to that, and then everything gets
Insurance when you get injured sucks.
it's brutal.
Particularly in the
It
States.
has single-handedly killed water skiing.
I mean, like, in the States, so my experience, I was a very junior snowboarding athlete, and I snapped my arm. Mm-hmm. And they were like, $3,000 right now. Like X-rayed my arm. They were like, it's
Well,
definitely.
it probably helped that you are Australian.
But they were like, it's broken. We need $3,000 right now to put you in a cast. Otherwise you can walk out the door.
You were
No
in
dramas.
America.
Yeah, I was in Colorado.
Yes.
And they were like, no, we need the money before we treat you.
America just is fucked for that, you know.
You know what I mean? And like, yeah. I was about to get into politics again.
Come on,
We're not
man.
getting into
Let's
politics.
get into politics.
No, but like fucking, I just think it's like, I don't know. I find the sports where people like that's what's amazing about these sports is
there's been a couple-
people take risks. You know, like when fucking like when people do amazing things that should not be possible or that are incredible. Like Travis Baumgartner that fucking skydived outside the atmosphere.
Yeah.
That's insane. And it's super dangerous and you can probably die. But it's super...
Definitely die.
I mean, you probably die.
I would die.
For sure. Have you ever been skydiving?
No.
It's pretty cool.
want
It's pretty sick.
I definitely want to.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
But also, it's not something I want to get into. Because have you ever heard the stories about like someone's like, oh yeah, my coworker's super into skydiving. It's like, oh, whatever happened to your coworker? She's like, yeah, it was her
He died
10th
skydiving.
weekend and
Hey.
shoot didn't deploy.
Died skydiving.
But then also too, if you're packing your own chute and it doesn't deploy, where's the personal responsibility?
Maybe he was.
See, man, like, I think it's interesting because extreme sports are so unique. And I think some get, their flowers. Even now, like skateboarding and surfing are getting Olympic recognition.
Oh, yeah.
Which a lot of people don't realize. Olympic athletes earn fuck all. Like
Oh, yeah.
nothing. Like it actually costs most Olympic athletes money to go to the Olympics. So like what would you need to see to like make water skiing great again?
Dude, it is
Just a strong leader
a
or
long list of things. Well, first of all, you need more athletes to, push the sport.
for sure.
Because it is, whether I like it or not, like there's a lot of water skiers in
Yeah.
the world, but there's not a lot of show skiers who are, like
So make the
in
distinction.
every discipline.
Make the distinction just for the listeners in terms of show skiing versus
Show skiing.
regular water skiing or sort of like the wakeboard, I guess, slope style for lack of a better word,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
So you think of water skiing, you got two skis behind the boat. Show skiing it's big where I'm from in Wisconsin. It's basically you have a themed show and it basically incorporates every aspect on the water. Wakeboard, jumping off a jump, like girls are swivel skiing,
Yeah.
and you do the pyramids,
Yeah.
and then you have collegiate skiing, 3 event.
So I had no idea that there was such a thing as college water skiing.
College water
So
skiing.
how does that work?
It's
So is
three
it competition?
disciplines.
Like
It's competition. It's like scored, you like go against each other in 3 disciplines. It's like long distance jumping,
yeah,
which is you're not even doing tricks off the jump. You're just trying to go as far as you can.
yeah, just like
Distance is
that's the
factor.
lamest one. Yeah,
and then trick skiing, which is basically a wakeboard cut in half. Essentially, it's just this really small. It's so obscure. And then slalom skiing, which is one skiing, and you're carving
similar to
through
downhill
buoys.
like ski like kind of racing.
mogul-esque, you
Yeah.
know. It's so obscure. Like it'd be hard. No one would understand
Yeah,
unless you know. But
For sure.
show skiing is, I think, the most fun. Like it incorporates everything.
for sure.
I feel like you get your best water skiers in the world from show skiing
Yeah.
because they're just able to do everything.
100%, and it seems like that Congress. It almost seems similar to me, like freestyle jet skiing, in that doesn't get enough recognition, but is still an incredible.
And the people
athletic-
who are passionate about it, are passionate.
love it, dude.
They're gonna spread it. Like if it's in your family, it's in your family.
Yeah,
It's like if you don't live near a lake, it's you're not gonna be
yeah.
into it.
Which I think is because most of my listeners, if not all of them, will be from Australia. I think all of us are sort of beach.
And it's Australia has a water ski scene, but it's up in the rivers. It's
Yeah.
like Mawela.
I
you
don't
even
know where that
it
is.
It's
I know Lake Eildon. I don't know if you know Lake Eildon.
I don't fucking yeah.
It's where a bunch of rich people go with
But
houseboats.
it's just so obscure.
Yeah.
And that's fine, And
But I think,
there's actually been like back in the 80s, in like the 70s and shit, there was water ski shows everywhere.
It was the big thing.
It was huge.
No
It
shit.
was like on the rise. Like the whole sport was on the rise. And there's been some like incidences. Like,
Tell me
catastrophic.
Tell me. So some people have died. Type shit.
Well, like I'll give you an example. Like SeaWorld Australia was the case. Well, I'm not actually. Don't quote me on this.
We may have to blur that out because you
either,
work for them.
It's either Brazil or it's not the same company, but like it happened here.
I'm gonna beat it because you fucking work for them. So.
No. Don't even believe it. Like it's not the same company.
Anyway, go on.
Anyways, like it's happened where a jet skier has, like done a trick, lost control of the throttle, and like not worn a kill cord, which
Yeah,
like,
you gotta wear a kill cord. Yeah,
it cuts off the engine if it
Yeah.
you lose control, and like hasn't been wearing that, fell off. The jet ski has gone into the audience.
No shit, and crushed people.
Killed someone, like
Bro.
pretty heavy shit.
Yeah, well, I mean that's the same.
That's happened like
Heaps of times.
twice, at least twice that I can think of.
Well, dude, but think
I
about
think it happened in Brazil.
that fucking. There was a
here.
ride that's an imitation of.
Oh yeah, Dream World.
Yeah, dude, the imitation of
I've
the
watched YouTube videos on
whitewater fucking ride in California.
Yeah, where and that wasn't
And
even like during the ride. Have you know what happened with that?
It flipped over.
Well, it was like on the descent where it's like on the like rotator belt or the conveyor belt,
And it flipped.
and it like got stuck with another raft.
Oh.
And it just couldn't escape, so it just kept upturning,
Dude, like
And
that.
then,
That.
like, it just kept going, and
That-
people fucking
That's.
hate to see.
That's got to be the worst way to die.
Could you imagine, like
You're on a fucking ride, dude. So I was at Knott's.
in the fucking attendees, like,
Yeah, dude, I was in Knott's Berry Farm in Southern California. And I don't know if you've ever been on it. There's this random one that like does like, it's like a pirate, the pirate ship ride? Goes back, of a generic pirate ship ride that goes up and down, back and forth.
sure, yeah.
Yeah. So it was this one, but it goes upside down and then it stays upside down. And as it did its first turn, it went and unlocked. Mine did.
And people just
Dude, mine did, and I had to hold myself in there.
Good thing you were jammed in there.
Just good thing I'm a fucking big unit. But dude,
You got locked in.
no, the thing
Yeah, like
went up. The lap belt was the only thing that kept me in there and me holding onto it. It was the most fucked thing ever. I do fuck with.
I think about that every time.
I
go
fuck
on
with roller coasters a
amusement
little
park.
bit, but like I also don't really.
Yeah.
Because like imagine.
Everyone's like that though. They're like, all right, I'll go on, but
No, but it's
every single person who's ever been on a theme park ride has been like, this could be it.
I mean, it would also be. Did you see the chick that I think it was in Victoria? She like went to grab her phone and then got like hectically maimed.
No.
She, like the carnies were like, "Stop, don't go," and then she just got smushed. And now she's. I don't know if this is okay to talk about, but she got fucked, like smushed into the ground, and now I think she's a cooked unit. And they're like, "Oh," the family's like, "We're gonna sue the fucking company." It's like, yeah, but she like ran in to grab her phone.
They got signs.
You know what I mean?
But
it is a weird thing that like amusement rides exist. Amusement rides.
There's been a lot of fucking.
Like there's been so many.
The place in Germany I worked at, a couple years before I got there, they had almost exactly the same scenario as Dream World, where like someone was on a water ride
and just
I don't know what happened exactly, but they died.
I mean,
it was like,
as someone that,
and it's crazy that you can just take a couple months off and then
we're firing it back up,
fire it back up.
See,
But you're cutting the ski show. Like,
yeah, genuinely.
for shit.
Like, no one's gonna fucking die from the ski. Probably. You know.
Get some kooks out there.
I mean,
Don't know what
but
they're doing.
one would assume that if you're booked for the ski show, you're not a complete fucking idiot. But yeah, the water rides, like,
Maybe we cut those out. Hey,
what?
just water rides.
But they are the funnest. Like going down a hill and getting splashed. It's like, fuck
See,
yeah.
I hate that shit. I'm always on a water ride being like,
No wonder why your superiors fucking get mad at you.
you know what's funny? I hate swimming too.
You hate swimming?
Like,
What do you mean you hate swimming?
I don't like going in the water and just fucking having to swim, I guess.
You just explained to me the
I mean,
statement. that you
essentially,
made.
my job is trying not to swim.
I'm trying to. That would be like me being like, yeah, I actually love just lying down in a bunch of snow.
That'd be like, why do you hate? Why do you hate bombing? It's like, I don't know. It's just.
Well, I mean, we still do it.
No, you goddamn
You
right.
hate.
I still swim.
You fucking hate. I can't believe you hate swimming. Swimming for me, man. Like when I was younger, I still remember there was like a vivid moment in my life when there was a mate of mine that was way too full on. Like but he was an athlete, probably like you. You know those kids that are just like.
He wasn't like me. I can tell you that.
No, because you would have loved me.
He's not like.
No, but this guy, his name is Lockie, and if he listens to this, shout out Lockie Brown.
Shout out
He was just born with a stamina like nobody I've ever seen. Like we would go surfing or go boogie boarding, and he would be in there from like 6 a.m. until 5 p.m. And I would go there at 6 a.m. with him, and then be like,
you guys were boogie boarding?
well, we were surfing as well, but fucking, but no, but like someone like that's like, and he became a triathlete, and he's now a farmer. You know what I mean? Like
Tough
people that are units.
That if you go from fucking triathlon to farmer, it's like you're fucking
and did like world class triathlete, and then he was like, "No, I want to be a fucking farmer."
Yeah,
that's a specific kind of guy.
Type of dude.
And then I was like trying to keep up with him, and then I just kept getting fucked and fucking hurt and like being sick, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm not that dude.
Because you're a loose cunt.
Well, no, not even that. I'm just not that guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I was trying to help you. I was just trying.
But you are that guy, I think, because you excel in a lot of areas. Like you're super intelligent, and you're a professional water skier, and you're a really funny comic. You seem to do a lot with your time. You know what I mean? Like, I really admire it.
I cannot tell you how wrong you are with, and I thank you for that.
No, I mean it though, bro.
I do nothing with my time. I should write way more than I do.
Yeah, but that's what every comic says.
Yeah.
This is going to turn into a circle, Jack, in a minute.
It's just
So comedy. Tell me about that first time you got on stage and the times after. You fucking killed. It pissed me off. Whilst also making me have.
Vocally said that to me after.
I was like, "Fuck you, you fucking cunt! Like you're so much better than me."
Piece of shit.
It was like fucking a duck to water, bro.
Yeah, I feel like I've gotten a lot worse since the first time.
You haven't, bro.
Well, it's I'll say this. I actually, and I totally forgot about this until like a few months ago.
Yeah.
I did a comedy set in like the 3rd grade.
Really?
For like some talent
like
show.
a talent show type shit.
Yeah, and my mom made me do it.
No
She's like,
way.
do stand-up comedy. And she wrote down all these internet jokes. Like
Yeah, just like random shit.
I was thieving material, by the way.
Still does.
Still does. But like, yeah, I was like, I remember, like, I was like, what is a I was like, a 3rd grader.
Yeah, like
what should I
Googling
wear?
comedians.
And I was like, I'll wear my Cubs jersey and just like play it casual. And I went out with a sheet of paper in front of me and was just
reading shit off
in front of like the congregation of the school. And it was like, I can't even remember if anyone laughed.
Isn't it so funny? Like,
But I was like, I always remembered like being into comedy.
yeah, for sure. I think shit at that. So you were in 3rd grade.
Yeah.
So that's like our year 4.
I was like, I don't know, 6 or 7, some shit.
So I did like a junior school musical. Gay. Anyway, but no. So I did this thing. I got a part, whatever, and it's so funny because this woman, Julie Farland, she was the wife.
Shout out, Julie.
Shout out, Julie. She was the wife of the I think he was the junior school principal. But I had this part, and then we were talking. And I was like, they were fucking. But she said to me, like, and I did an okay job, whatever. She was like, always remember, you're a performer, Alex. You're a performer.
You're gonna be a big star. You're gonna make it big.
But no, but not even. She was just like, that's who you are. You're a performer. And that stuck with me. You know what I mean? Like, that was a thing.
Yeah.
And it's weird at that age.
Yeah.
How?
I feel like I'm. I don't want to brag, but I feel like I'm just a natural born performer.
I would agree. That's why I've been hating on you for the past fucking...
And I don't even know if it's comedy. Like, it's definitely water skiing. I feel like I excel in that. Like, because we do the show.
But that's more athletic prowess, I
the
think.
show part of water skiing is fucking... As long as you're just like... You! Like...
Do you get typecast as the like, fuck yeah, shaggers, bro, kind of guy?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a fucking ham bone out there. But, you get like super talented skiers.
Guys, if you don't know, Connor actually goes and sees bands, and he's actually not plugged into the club scene. He's more a live music guy,
bro. I know more live music than, or I know more Australian music than most Australians.
That's.
Bro. You're missing out. It's a great scene over here. You guys actually have a sick scene.
You guys, you don't actually understand.
Don't even know what you have. The live music scene here is insane.
What is your opinion of the song "I'm on Smoko"?
Oh, the chats. Well, it's just called Smoko, by the way. You fucking casual.
Sorry. I'm not plugged in.
No,
I'm not plugged in.
I mean,
it is a great song. I actually really.
I'm not gonna try to fucking have a hot take and say it's not a fucking banger. I was into the chats like when I was like, I don't know, 2019, 2018 when it came out.
So you are you telling me you were into the chats before it was cool? Is that
for sure? For sure.
You know who I'm into? Fucking I can't think of his name.
I got a picture with the chats in.
No,
2020.
who's the cunt that does the Rev song?
Revs.
We were meant to see him, but I bailed.
Slim Krusty.
Slim Krusty is the
Let's
man.
Get back and go to Revs. Back to fucking feet. I got the sweat.
Fuck yeah, Revs.
Dude, shout out Slim Krusty. He's going to make it big time.
He is going to be huge.
I remember, even before I got
I
here
sent you
in
the
Australia,
fucking meme.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Trust me.
I got you on
I saw
him.
that shit
I actually basically introduced Connor to the Australian music scene.
Like, fuck. I was like, I wonder where that guy... I was like... Because he painted himself...
Completely red. And that was the thing. I saved him.
I remember watching that and I was like, that's actually like such a funny like song.
Well, I think when I followed him, he genuinely had like 2,000 or 3,000 followers, and I was like, this guy's funny.
Mate, and I
like
watched him 3 times at Vinny's Dive. First in the back, like in the outside bit where there was like 12 people there. And
so it was a packed house.
And then he went to like the small inside stage, and there's like, fucking 40 people there.
Yeah.
And then he played the main stage, and it was like a full house.
There's a photo of you. I'm gonna fucking cut it in of you that night, like just like. Slim Krusty is so fucking sick. A guy from fucking like Warrnambool.
And you know who opens for him? Who has opened for him? Auntie from the Bennies. You ever listen to the Bennies?
Nah.
Bro.
I got no idea, bro.
The Bennies,
you want to know what I listen to? I'll show you. I'll show the audience.
Yeah. Show me your Spotify Wrapped.
Okay.
Should we exchange raps?
We can exchange raps. Do you want my top 24 songs, or do you want the fucking photo of the Wrapped? I'll show you the photo of the
Just show
wrap.
me the photo. What do these buttons do?
We're back.
We're
back.
We are so back.
We had to take a fucking thing. No, but I truly do feel like that, man. Like, Ari's new special, Ari Shafir, America's Sweetheart, is so fucking good.
Yeah.
Just focus on the fun shit.
I haven't seen
Just have a good time.
Yeah, I agree.
There's some crazy shit going on.
If someone doesn't like what you do during comedy, then it literally means nothing.
100%.
Because can't please everyone in comedy.
So he went on that big. Have you seen that big? What's that big steroid dude who thinks he can beat up UFC fighters? Brad something. You know the big guy, LA dude, and he always asks UFC fighters like, "Do you think you could beat me in a street fight?"
Oh, I don't know. I feel like I've seen videos of him.
I don't know, but he asked Ari and he's like, "Do you regret your Kobe joke?" And he was like, "Absolutely not. Absolutely not." He was like, "Yeah, but it was pretty insensitive." He was like, "Yeah, but so many people got joy out of that. I'm a comedian. I'm making fun of people that think they have a
Yeah,
relationship."
how many people are pissed about it still?
No, but he was like, "I'm making fun of people that think they have a relationship with a celebrity that doesn't give a fuck about you."
Yeah.
Like, put that attention to the people in your real life. I was like, yeah, dude, that's fucking nice.
No,
Like,
it's true. And like, it was insane that he did that.
I mean, it was nuts. But
like, that's
Kobe Bryant is dead.
It's like you.
He Voldemorted out. He was like,
Yeah.
Kobe Bryant is dead. Fucking, he went nuts on it. But like,
I was like, holy fuck.
apparently, I've had mates that have met him, and apparently he's the best dude. The best dude.
I mean, I'm sure he's fucking sick.
He's one of those dudes where it's like the public opinion of him is like dirtbag piece of shit.
Oh, he is a dirtbag piece of shit.
But then apparently in real life,
I mean, you fucking see the shit he does on like Kill Tony and shit.
no. But then apparently in real life,
It's like, I mean, that sells.
no. But apparently in real life, two comics, he's the sweetest.
No, I believe it.
Apparently, did you ever hear the story about Ron White?
No.
Oh my boy! So this Ralphie May documentary, the Comedy Masterclass.
Oh yeah, I need to watch this.
It's honestly the best thing. It's changed my comedy completely, the way I do it. But so Ron White fucked a waitress at a comedy club,
As he fucking should.
who was a larger woman,
Yeah.
and then got really drunk and did a lot of drugs, and then the next night just flamed her the whole hour. And then
such a power move.
she ended up booking all of the chuckle huts for Texas, Nevada, Tennessee, and he completely got blackballed. And so he was blackballed. He had to quit comedy for 2 years.
Well, wasn't allowed to.
No,
perform
couldn't perform. It was 16 hours before he could get on stage again. And then Jeff Foxworthy was the guy who was like, "Come."
He got her done.
He
got her done.
He was like, "Come do the Real Men of Comedy tour," and that
Yeah.
was where him and Joe and fucking all the other people. But it's like, dude, apparently he fucked his life 2 or 3 times, like completely just ruined his life.
Ron White.
Yeah, ruined his life a couple of times.
I think he's like, he's like fucking heavy on the alcohol.
Well, he's
This guy's
sober
on
now.
tequila.
He's sober now, but
Yeah. Is he?
yeah, completely.
Fucking oath.
Big mushroom dude though. Like,
That's what I want to get to. I want to just fucking.
well, mushrooms aren't a normal thing in Australia.
I want to just not drink and
Drinking's pretty.
do mushrooms.
Drinking is pretty sick though.
No, it's sick. But like,
Doing mushrooms is way better.
I feel like it's just
Low
more
dose
beneficial.
mushrooms.
Like, I don't drink 20 beers and like fucking find myself. I drink 20 beers and find myself
You're not gonna
in
find
a
yourself. You're like,
dilemma.
you know what? The Carlton Dry Horse is actually telling
You
me.
drink 20. You drink 20 beers and find yourself.
Find
in a
yourself
dilemma.
in a fucking bad situation where you've got
You
an
eat
STI.
fucking 5 grams of mushrooms. You find yourself. Period.
Well, I had a situation. Have I ever told you about my mushroom story where I ate too many and I was performing?
No. While you were performing.
So I was a DJ once upon a time. Listen, Once upon a time, I was a DJ, and I was
Hell
booked to DJ this party, and there was 350 people there, and it was at this house, and they had built like a stage, and you know, Bretto, shout out if you're listening. It was my mate Bretto's house.
Bretto, let's fucking
you know,
go.
we were drinking, we had, like smoking a joint or two, whatever, having a good time.
Fucking oath, mate.
And then my mate
mushrooms.
stop being awkward about the mushrooms. I'm
I
gonna
don't
have to
even
restart about the mushrooms.
Don't even cut this. Just keep going. No.
All right, fuck it. I'm leaving it in. Leaving it in.
All right, go on.
Fuck you. I'll cut what I want, cunt. I've got editorial control.
Don't cut that.
I'm not going to cut anything. But no, so we were drunk as fuck and we were pretty stoned. And he was like, I can get some mushrooms from my brother. It's like, sweet, get a bag of them. We'll do some mushrooms. And his brother brings over a bag of 14 grams of mushrooms and we buy the whole thing. And our mate, can I have some? And in our drunken, stoned stupor, we're like, nah, we need to eat all of them. And so we ate 7 grams of mushrooms each. Before I have to...
That's too many. That's too many.
That's too many mushrooms. If anyone...
That's more than you should take.
Ever. Don't ever do it.
Even according to Terrence McKenna.
No, Terrence McKenna said 5 grams in
Terrence McKenna said 5.
Yeah, so we did 7. And I had to get on stage in front of 350 people. No fun. No fun. So I had 2 hours until...
That does not sound fun.
2 hours until I got on stage. And
just enough time to get fucking
just enough time for it to really kick in. And sounds
terrifying.
I was there with my good friend Claudia and our other good friend Kayla, and they started to kick in. We were all chatting, and they walked through the dance floor, and I grabbed, I think it was my friend Kayla, and I was like, "Why are you talking about me?" And she goes, "What do you mean? I'm not talking about you. I'm just walking through the dance floor." I was like, "Oh, no, I thought you guys were talking about me. Don't worry about it." And then I just was like, "Oh, fuck."
Oh, I bet you were paranoid about a lot.
Yeah, and then I was like, "Okay, it's fine." And then about 10 minutes later, I was hanging out and I grabbed Claire. I was like, "Can you stop talking shit about me?" And she was like, "I'm not even talking about you. I'm getting a drink of water. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?" I was like, okay.
Sorry, misinterpreted.
And that's where the logical memory sort of stops making sense. You know,
making sense. Shout out Talking Heads.
You sort of teleport through time a little bit when you do that much mushrooms, at least.
Yeah.
You sort
I've
of
never done that many mushrooms.
And then I ended up on stage with 300 people looking at me.
And killed.
No. I started crying and I was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to DJ. What the fuck do I do?
I don't know. I'm just pressing play the whole time. I'm a fraud.
Genuinely, the thing that you know what the thing
I'm just pressing play.
The thing that fucked me, man, is they had a stage manager because there were like legit bands. So Bretto's from, I don't know if you ever heard of what's Bretto's band? Hold on. You will know them. Hold on. Give me a sec.
Doubt it.
You will. No, they're huge.
Doubt it. They're probably too big for me. I only know local obscure acts.
Hold up. You're going to know. I'm going to fucking cut this anyway.
Don't cut this. Leave this in.
Fuck it. I'll leave it in. Whatever.
Shout out to Matt and Mitty from Operator, bro. We love you, bro.
Alright, no, hold on.
Keep being white, bro.
Shut up. Keep being white. Fuck me. Nigel Thornberry.
Yeah.
Magic Door?
Magic Door?
Yeah, the band.
No, I never heard of that.
Mate, you don't know Magic. They got 6,000 followers. They're a big band.
Oh, fuck. No. Are they local?
No, they've fucking toured all Morocco, Europe, fucking Melbourne.
Okay, well, they have 6,000 followers. They can't be that big.
Well, they're not huge, but it's still big.
Yeah, they're like a fucking frat boys level of
Oh,
popularity.
how many followers do you have, cunt?
Just under 2K.
Anyway.
Just under 2K.
Little bitch. 4.5.
I mean, if I was fucking four members worth of people, I would have more than fucking.
Anyway,
5,000.
it doesn't fucking matter. What I'm saying is there are people here, and I was trying to make it in the music industry at this time.
Yeah, they fucking sucked at it.
No, Magic, you would love Magic.
I bet.
But dude, so I got on stage and I started playing a song and I just burst into tears. And I was like sitting there, it looked like a sea of demons, and I'm like sitting
Why
there.
were you crying?
I thought I was dying.
Oh, because you were on mushrooms.
I was on so many mushrooms.
Yeah.
And so
fair enough.
Before I got on stage, dude.
7 grams of mushrooms.
That was,
does this mean?
No, that was what I was about to tell you. So before I got on stage, the stage manager was like, "You're up next. You ready to go?" I was like, yeah, bro."
Just crying because of that.
No, dude.
Just
So I was
validate.
like, "Yeah, bro, it's all good." And then he was like, "You're on stage next. You ready to go?" And I was like, "Yeah, bro." And he was like, "You're on stage." I got stuck in a loop, and it played 30 times.
I'm on stage soon. I'm on stage. Oh my god, I'm on
No,
stage.
but
I'm on
have you ever been in a mushroom loop?
Yeah, but nothing like that.
No, like it was the same scenario
Yeah,
played over.
I've had the fucking
Dude, it played over and over again, like
First
10
time
or
I
15.
ever smoked weed, I had fucking overlapping thoughts. Like that's the most intense overlapping thoughts. First time I smoked weed, I was just like, "What am I doing here on the carpet? I can't believe it." I'm like, "What am I doing here on the carpet?" I was like, "Oh, what the fuck? What am I doing here on the carpet?"
Oh my god, I'm on the carpet. What the fuck am I doing on the
And I was
carpet?
like,
Yeah.
"Give me more of that shit."
you know, it's fun. Like, but yeah. Anyway, I ended up getting on, just playing songs and just like switching them. So shit. And then a mate of mine gave me a cigarette and he was like, "You should play this song." And I played it and just snapped me out of it. Operator, if anyone was listening. Anyway,
Elevator operator Courtney Barnett.
you should never do that much mushrooms without intending to do them.
Yeah, you have to like at that point.
Dude, no, but it was
should
like
not be recreational.
that isn't recreation.
That's a spiritual.
I was going up to random
seeking.
people just saying random things, and they'd be like, "Oh, blah blah blah," and I'd be like, "Scary! I'm going away." Like, I was walking around. From all
that would
reports,
freak me out.
I was apparently just going up to people being like, "You're weird," and then just like walk. Like, I was not freaking out being a weirdo, but definitely being a weirdo.
Yeah, I believe it.
Not like freaking out.
No, you wouldn't have been a threat.
No, but I was just like, I need to go away.
People would have just been like, "This guy's
He's done too many mushrooms.
something." Yeah, we're not gonna fuck with him.
Mushrooms are the best, though. Have you ever done acid?
Yeah,
Acid's way too much for me. I don't like
man,
it.
same.
It's too long. Way too long.
Yeah.
See,
You know
mushrooms, it's 6 to 8 hours.
You know what's crazy? The only place I've ever taken acid, and I took it like probably 4 or 5 times, was Singapore.
That's
Which
fucking
is
absurd.
Like, if you don't know,
what do you mean?
Singapore is
you
like,
get killed for doing acid.
Singapore is like one of the most strict countries drug-wise.
Why the
in the
fuck
world.
did you do acid in Singapore?
Dude, you know what actually like got me onto it? I was on a Tinder date and I was like talking to this girl and we were like, just going through the main stuff, and I was like, "Oh, like, do you like do any recreational shit like weed or anything?" She's like, "Yeah, I do weed. I do some like psychedelics. I have like this friend who does acid," and I was like, "Oh, really?" And I, like,
and then
I, like,
your brain go, yeah.
I got her contact from that date.
Isn't it weird, like when you're, and was this when you were a younger man?
Yeah, I was younger.
But like fucking, I mean, obviously you weren't right now, but when I was a younger dude, when I'd have conversations
I
with
didn't
people.
think about the repercussions as much as I should have, for sure.
Well, dude, Ari has that thing when he was like, yeah, I did heaps of coke in China and it was fine. I was like, you get killed for that, dude. Like,
No, and I would go to this dude's house. So she gave me her source's number, and I'd be like, hey, you got any acid? And he'd be like, yeah, I could get like 3 tabs for you. And I would.
but I feel like
meet him.
acid's pretty hard to fucking like regulate. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that.
Well, it'd be easy to like,
it's not that easy to
hide.
find.
It'd be. You'd have to know, because like like once you have it, it's like you're not fucking worried about like getting busted for it.
That's why a lot of people travel with it.
Hide it in
Heaps of people travel with it.
tab,
Yeah.
So, but I would go to his house, and every time I went there, which was like twice,
He'd be like, you want some acid?
he'd be full military gear because he's like getting ready to go off.
He's
they have national service.
Yeah, because they got national service
They
for
had
2
national
years.
service. So I'd show up, he's in full military gear.
And you're like, I'm buying acid off the army. You are fucking actually, like,
Is this a fucking Chris Hansen drug situation?
What
Yeah,
was it?
I
What,
got you,
what
man.
was the mind control program by the CIA?
What's it called?
What's it called?
Fuck, I literally just...
I know it. I read a book on it, and it's fucking gonna fuck me. Oh, it's really gonna hurt me not to know it.
I literally just heard the term like yesterday or something.
We need to find this.
Look it up.
We're not cutting this out. What is it? Acid.
It's fucking...
I know it though.
This is kind of like a defeating moment for me because
MK Ultra. We need to know that. Have you ever read the book on it?
No.
It's like So I say I read it. I listen to audiobooks. I'm saying I'm reading them. Fuck it. Fuck off. But it's this 18-hour book, like how Charles Manson was like an MK Ultra operative.
Yeah. I've heard all about that.
Dude, so he got done for so many crimes. Like a ridiculous amount of crimes.
Yeah.
Like supplying drugs, raping somebody, assaulting somebody, and they just let him go. They'd let him go.
Just because he was a
No, but he was they were using him to to experiment on what you could do with LSD.
Well, wasn't the whole thing? They were trying to mind control people.
100%. That was what mind control
that
was.
The U.S. government even thought about that being a possibility just proves that LSD is like,
dude. But
next level shit.
that's what I've said to everybody who's asked me who hasn't done psychedelics. Like, what should I do,
dude? And it's like, dude, you haven't taken LSD? Like, oh no, it's just.
No, but I've got mates that are like, oh, it's super chill.
scary.
It's super chill. Like for example, she's like, things look cool. I think in a different way. I feel good about myself. I consider new opinions, and it makes me feel really happy. And I feel great for 12 hours.
Yeah.
And I'm like, every time I take acid, I have a really challenging time. Like I'm sitting there being like
fighting for my life.
Like
Contemplating what's real.
But it's these evil hippies, man. That people that do acid.
You don't want to fucking rot your brain.
I have friends that have
I'm not
pickled.
saying that's what would happen.
No, but I have friends that have pickled their brains from doing psychedelics.
I get scared.
Look at the fucking guitarist from Pink
I
Floyd.
get scared off of fucking
Edibles.
one too many bong rips.
Genuinely, dude. Like I'm just not.
Like, it's the same with mushrooms and like I'm so sensitive.
Doing too many mushrooms, like a full ego death. I've had it 2 or 3 times. That time in
I've only had it a couple times.
That time I was
with acid and mushrooms. It's like,
that time I was telling you about on
scary,
mushrooms.
man.
I didn't know my own name. I was just like transporting through the whole thing, and I was on stage in front of 300 people.
Yeah, that would be.
It was the worst. It was the worst time. Okay, shit you not.
Oh my god.
Just because I've started skating again, fucking being,
You are actually adapting.
I'm McCuskering up.
You're Cuskian.
I'm cusking. But you want to be
fine.
like...
That's fine. He is...
Also, dude, you know,
that.
he's like... Have you heard his story about the guy that ripped him off? And then he was like, yeah, I took him to his dad and, you know, it wasn't that threatening, but like I told his dad, you need to give me the money.
No.
You not heard that story?
No.
This guy robbed him like when he was a drug dealer.
Someone wrapped Kuskies.
So he was a drug dealer for a long time. And
That's so sick.
This guy robbed him for a whole bunch of coke. And he was like, yeah, I didn't do anything that bad, but like I just took him to his parents' house. And I was like, hey, come on. You should probably give me the money. And I was like...
Dude, that's worse. That's worse than beating the fuck out of him.
No, but like... He was like, yeah, I was just being friendly.
The guy was probably way more freaked out than him.
But he was like...
He squared up to him.
He was like, I was just being friendly. There's no way he didn't have a weapon. Like, there is absolutely no fucking way he didn't he wasn't gadded up.
Dude, you don't need a weapon. If someone threatens to tell your mom on you over something like, you know, dude, I don't care how hard of a drug dealer you are. If I was dealing coke and someone was like, dude, you shorted me.
You would be such a shit.
You either fucking make it right or I'll tell your mom you're fucking.
You would be such a shit.
I'd be
coke.
like,
you'd be such a shit coke dealer, bro.
I'd be like, oh fuck.
No, but dude, if you haven't heard him, I'm gonna show you it after this podcast. There is no way he was doing gangster shit. I'm telling you right now.
Kuskies?
I'm telling you right now.
I believe it. Kuskies seems like a gangster.
Dude, no, but it was like hardcore gangster shit. Like it was mad gangster shit.
He's got 2 black wives, bro.
2 black wives, baby. That's the Mainly Stories podcast. I'm Alex. This is Con. Come to SeaWorld, see his motherfucking show.
Come to SeaWorld. Support local water skiing, man. And comedy. Thanks for having me.
Let's go.